But you had to move it. He took it from me.
He took it from me.
He took it from me. What? Come on, man. Well, another video about metal detecting. I'm still here in Cuba. Today I'm in the province of Pinar del Rio. We've come to this little town called Piedra because it's a really old place. They say this place was founded around the year 1500 by pirates. And it makes a lot of sense because this is a perfect natural harbor. It's the mouth of a river that's very wide and navigable for several kilometers upstream. What they say is that there was a dock here where pirates smuggled goods and, well, used it as a free port. We're meeting the town historian now to hear about these stories. Then we'll use metal detectors to see if we can find anything the pirates left. Let's hear what he says before we start searching.
From the old islands and from that area, fleeing from there. At that time, during the Spanish era, because of war and being forced into military service, they ran away and came here fleeing with the pirates. Listen. And through that entrance there, that's where all our people came in, through the Flores, and I don't know, well, our ancestors who are from who knows how many generations ago, but I don't know exactly from when, they arrived here and settled here. Musician, poet, and madman. June 14th, 1494. June 14th, 1494. 1494. The first entry of civilization into the Piedra estuary. In the early days of the colony, this estuary was used by pirates as a refuge. They would come in and take shelter there and to resupply their ships. There they received salted meat, leather, agricultural products, and water. They traded, I think they traded, I'm not sure, they exchanged things. They traded for water, for those things, for supplies.
My father liked all this about history.
Yes, he kept track of this place's history. On Pichardo's 1510 map, a dock appears on the northern part of the mouth of the Cuyahuate River. Through this dock, Hernán Cortés received the supplies for the expedition to Mexico in 1519. Hernán Cortés stayed in this place, and if the idea took hold, it came from there, I think. Around 90 days, which is how long it took them to reorganize.
We've been speaking with the local historian's son. Although the historian passed away a few years ago, we still have his notebook detailing the town's ancient history. And now he has offered to take us by boat to a stone that his father restored bearing a date that was apparently written there by the first settlers who were descendants of pirates. We're going to head over there and, well, we're going to take all the equipment and see if we can find something interesting, I don't know. Yes. No, let's see. Let's see.
The shoe's there? It's the oldest. That's where the cemetery was, the one that was uncovered.
There it is, in that pot. So the cemetery is completely gone? No.
And
there... Careful with your hand, thank you. This is Piedra Grande. The stone with the date should be nearby. Let's see if we can find it since it's pretty overgrown here. Does it say ESP at the bottom? Spain, huh? I'll go down to get a better look. I think that's a mistake. We have 10 June 14 and the M is 1000. And I get lost reading such large Roman numerals. Yeah, because it's 1494. And this is what your father restored? What was it before? Just engraved in stone? It was just lying there, engraved in the stone, and the old man restored it? And isn't there any other engraving around here? No, just that one. Should we look around up there or what? Yeah, sure. Let's see if anything appears over there. There's some dirt, but the rest is jagged limestone. All right. Near the date in this mangrove, searching is tough. I'll try going out. There are fields nearby. Let's see if it's a bit easier to swing the coil over there, because as you can see, it's complicated here. Look, a lot of lead fragments like this are showing up. They're not projectiles, it's like bent lead. I'm not sure what they'd use it for, but it suggests there was activity here. Let's keep searching. Something else is bound to turn up. Look at what Leo just found, a copper or bronze nail. This is probably from an old boat for sure.
This really looks like an old button to me.
And this? But what kind of herb is this?
No, it's copper, not iron.
This needs to be cleaned. Let's see.
Huh? Yes. This piece of trash, this little copper plate, this lead, I think it's one of those.
I found quite a few of those.
The boys find a lot more of these hunting ones, but this one is definitely an old button.
We don't need to keep going for sure. Give it to me!
Again with the button, it wasn't that deep.
Bottle cap, bottle cap, bottle cap. Ah!
I know there's one further down there.
There's the river. I want to get out ahead. Let's go to the fields. Should we leave the backpacks there? We've reached this plowed field about 100 meters from the river. Let's see if anything turns up here. So far, just the bronze nail Leo found is interesting. Yeah, a piece of a pan. It's super deep. It's crazy. It's cool that you can see the little handle and all. Yeah. Maybe it's from that Spanish camp the local guy said was here. Could be true. Well, we stopped for a second to eat. We've been looking around. I even went all the way over there to that coconut bush searching and I didn't find anything. The only old thing we found here is that iron pot I dug up deep down. Let's move closer to the village. I'm sure we'll have better luck there. Let's see. We've been allowed to search this property. It's fully plowed and we're right in front of the dock. Let's look around. What did you find?
Ceramics.
Ceramics? It's just that this is where the village must have been. Yes, this one travels. Alright, that's a good sign. Let's see if anything interesting turns up. An old copper nail, the first interesting find here. This place is full of trash, but we have to keep trying. I'm sure something good will turn up among all this junk, especially since we're in the middle of town. This kind of settlement really does look old. It's cool because almost everything is kind of on the surface and it's super easy to dig. I'm barely even using the shovel. I just dig with my foot like this. Here comes Leo. Let's see if the three of us can find a coin or something around here now. Look. It's a spoon or some old cutlery. I don't know what it says. I can't read it. But, well, this really is old. I'm going to walk over to that mango tree, the one that looks old, closer to the house. I guess there's more trash, but right next to that tree we might find something old. Let's see. See the divider clearly. That's it, or what? I think we should switch fields now, or what? I don't know. If something was going to appear, it would have by now. This is very close to the area, maybe a bit further back too. Where exactly? Not sure, let's check back there. I found several pieces of copper, but nothing old. The oldest item so far is a 1906 coin that Tony found. So you see that it kind of sells and people used to live around here more or less. Well, last try, what are we going to do today? We've moved quite far from the town because the fields we've been checking there were full of trash and it was hard to find anything around there. We've come to the outskirts, to these fields that are flat and huge, and so far Tony isn't finding much junk, so we're going to give it a try and see if we can find something old around here. Let's see what happens. Look at this lion. This is a good one. That's from the 8 reals one. Help me dig it up, come on. It's right there at the tip. A coin, you'll see a modern kilo, some junk like that. Should we take it out? Yeah. There. A bronze nail? Yeah, bronze. Oh, Holy Virgin. Well, of course, it only came up to here. Ah, I lost it. Oh, no. If it's not written, it says the nail of Christ. Well, at least this is old. This field is much cleaner than the ones next to the village, but incredibly cleaner. I mean, I've been walking for about 150 meters and I've only had 2 signals. You have to keep trying, man. Let's see. It's like this, Leo. It's like this, look. How much is it giving you? 93 deep, man. 91, 90 deep. It's right there at the tip. Here? Yes. No problem. Even deeper. A good hole because it's deep. Let's see. Down there? Yes. Finish it well. I'll go around the outside to try to wear it down. Is it okay? It is. You moved it. It's definitely in the hole. But you had to move it somewhere. Look here, look here, look here. What is it? A coin? An old coin? Come on, man. An old coin? But what is it? What is it? Silver, I think. Republic of Cuba. 1952. That's cool. I don't know. It says 1952, man. You don't know this one? No, 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 no. And how did it end up there? You're so crazy. Cuban silver, people. Is this one silver? Yes. 20 centavos, 20 centavos, 20 centavos in silver? Of course, I was telling you. It sounds really strong, man. That's crazy. But Tony, it's deep. This one is from the centennial. Yes, this one is silver. It's 152. It says 1900 something, of course, because it's from the centennial. 1952. That's crazy, people. I have a nice signal there, too. Damn, that's awesome. See, it's the first Cuban silver coin I found. The first one I found for you. And how did you manage to get it out of there? I thought, that's cool, man. Cool, cool. I knew it had to be something good because the signal was so strong and deep. Let's see if we find more. This means people have been here. Alright, let's call it a day. We've been wandering around here for hours. In this field, we found a few interesting things, but nothing ancient related to the village of Piedra we came to investigate. Oh well. Here we have everything we found laid out on the hood of the car. This is what Tony found. This has been the main problem today. The fields over there in Piedra are full of copper pieces likely from ships, but we don't know if they're old or modern. What has turned up is a bunch of bronze nails like these, which do look pretty old, but well, we can't be sure either. Over there, they've also found the oldest coin of the day, which is this one here, I think. This one's from 1917, right? 1915. 15, yeah. It's just that you can't see it very well. And this other pair of coins. This one's from 69 and this one's from 62. And I came across, well, Leo found this. It's cool. This is from a harmonica. This really is old. It's from a saucepan. We didn't find this in the first field we looked at today. This spoon also turned up. I found the handle part. And Leo found the top part, man. We believe it's from the same mark spoon. We should check the brand to see if it's old. I also found this buckle and, well, a coin from 61 and this silver coin which we found here in this last field, super deep. This one is from 1952. Marty's anniversary you mentioned, right, Tony? Yes, his birthday. Marty's birth. And you see a bunch of pieces of copper like I told you about. A problem today, honestly, there was too much crap on those properties. And that's it for today. We'll probably come back to this town someday to keep investigating this pirate legend. So I hope you liked the video and I'll see you next Friday.
Esto, a ver, te voy a hablar como los guajiros. Bueno, la gente dice un cubo de tabaco, que eso debe ser 4 metros, 5 metros. Ah, 4 metros. Sí, porque otro que te dice, no, es un cubo de tabaco, ¿por qué? Porque cogí un cubo de eso. Claro, 4 o 5 metros ahora que se hizo la playa. No, yo busqué.